decided I wanted a latte. So when Denise wants a latte, she makes a latte. So, getting my chat up. Yeah. I was jonesing for matcha. So, yes. And it is only 2 points. Grab this. Sorry about that. I'm just a little out of sorts right now. And of course, my thumbnail has my mouth open. Oh, that was funny. Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry. I'm just so... Come on. The chat is not coming up. There it is. Hello, my lovelies. I'm so sorry. I'm all like discombobulated. Esther, is she awake? You need to sleep. Don't we all? Sorry, I was late. Like I said, I had to make my matcha. And then I decided I wanted to use up a little bit of cream that I had left. Oh, it's so good. I put butter pecan skinny syrup in it. It's a 2-point loveliness. I'm doing better, thank you. Hello from PA. What part of PA do you live? We have rain here. Rained most of the day off and on. I'm sorry if I missed all of you. Hello to everybody. York. Okay, I was born in Philadelphia, lived there for 30 years of my life, so I am still PA at heart, but I'm in Jersey now. But see? Just so happens I grabbed my Flyers cup. Winter storm you can keep. Oh, was it cold in Philly? I would say it was damp. I wouldn't say it was cold here. It was just damp. North Carolina, Easton, PA. Oh, I've been to Easton. We had a vacation. We had a weekend out. I forgot why we went to Easton. I can't remember now, but we were in Easton. I think we were just talking about it. I want to say it's under 60. I want to say it's like 57, something like that. Newport, PA. Oh, I don't want snow. Oh, not good, Lynn. Ah, Jersey, and then moved to Mid-Hudson. Ah, New Hampshire. Well, we're in southern New Jersey, not the northern part. we're in the garden part. Where the farms are. Hello. Good night, Esther. Hello. So I am having my matcha. I had a few extra points, so it sounded really good, and I'm glad I did. A little bit of whipped cream, put a point of whipped cream on top because, you know. I wanted a matcha at Dunkin' today, but I refused. I thought, they use a mix. It's going to cost me 11 points. You know? So I thought, you know. Good night. Hello. It's Thursday. It is the end of our week here already. So I did feel a lot better today. So I did go and film. So you will have a Food Finds Friday. I'm starting aisle 1. I'm calling it the condiment aisle. So these are not going to be long videos because you're just going up and down an aisle. Not that never stopped me from chatting before, but we're checking out the ketchup, mustard, barbecue sauce, salad dressings, mayonnaise, pickles, fun stuff. I'm still a little bit punky, but I'm definitely no worse. So I think I'm fighting off something. I think that's what it is. Your body's just like, no, no. We're just talking to Timmy. He's in Washington for they always have that March rally, so he's there with his schoolmates. Hello, blessed mom. Hello, Brandy Lynn. Oh, sorry to hear that, Brandy Lynn. What is your symptoms, may I ask? I mean, I don't feel that bad. I just feel kind of like I could sleep all day, which for me is pretty normal though. Me? No, but they were pink last night too. No, I'm not running a temperature. Oh, okay. Sounds like Steve. Hello, hello. I picked my own jalapenos. Oh, and red onions. Oh, love that combination. Did you ever pickle your own red onions? I'm telling you, pickled red onions on a hot dog is fantastic. Or pickled red onions on anything is fantastic. Oh, they don't need a new pope, Paula. The pope that died had left. They had a new pope. He they already have one. He was just like he had retired because he didn't have really good health. He retired many years ago. We've had this pope a while now. So yeah. David Crosby died. Yeah, Steve's not happy about that. He liked him. This is so good. I hope I don't pee all night, but it's so good. Hi, Kelly made it. She made it. She made it. Hello, hello, Jan. Welcome to the live. I don't know, but we do have a food finds coming out tomorrow. Hello, Yolanda. You're welcome, Paula. Wow, that's pretty good, Brandy Lynn. Hey, Jojo. The clucking sauce. Oh, speaking of chicken, I forgot to show you. I never filmed it. My butcher box haul. It came last week, and I was going to put it in Tuesday's video, and I totally forgot because I put it away. I had to put it away. I said, "Oh, I'll just get out," and I totally forgot. Well, tonight they had a special this month for this box. I think it was God, it was cheap. I want to say it was like $2 for this pack of chicken nuggets, and I just had some of them tonight. They were pretty good, I will say. First, they didn't taste good at first, and then I think they grew on me. I enjoyed them. And I had my Polynesian sauce. I can run, but I can't hide. Yes, I will definitely consider doing all my spices, but it's funny because they've changed. They change all the time. Like I went through Flavor God phase. Like I think we all went through the Flavor God phase. My Flavor God phase was all. If I said it in my video yesterday, it was over COVID. It was stuck in. I found Flavor God. They were having really good deals, so I bought like a crap ton. And they're good. I don't dislike them, but I don't know if they're worth the price point. Where I can get spices a little less expensive, a little more locally. So I'm kind of over Flavor God. So I hate to sit there and mention them because I kind of really don't bother with them anymore. But I am saying Trader Joe's has stepped up their spice game. They got a really nice things. I know. I mean, and here's the funny thing. People are saying, I don't know if it's true, I don't want to spread rumors, but they're all saying they're all blaming it on the vaccine. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I don't need to be worried about the heart stopping. That kid on the football field. I mean, it's scary. Yes, Anna. Need to spend the weekend with Bailey in the blanket. I like that. I second that one. Hello, Marilyn. Depending on how much you use, most spices are, but some have a little bit of sugar in them. And really, for the amount that you're going to get in your, I would say it's 0. I mean, but like that cinnamon roll one from Flavor God does have points, but the odds are you're not using enough of it. Hi, Audrey. Oh, pink. I saw somebody else supposed to have pink eye. I saw that. Hey, Jan. Hello, Barb. You stutter? Well, that's interesting. It's a weird side effect. I'm telling you, it's never going to be over. Is it ever going to be over? I keep saying it's going to be over. It's going to be over. Yeah. I had to go there. Anne made a dumb choice today by not all Panera can inflict the Panera bread chipotle chicken avocado melt. Should have went with the Panera bread Mediterranean vegetable. Did you track it? It's fine. I would say you get what you want. You have to eat what you want. Eating something because it's lower in points. I know, but still, I mean, just take it out of your weeklies because you wanted it. I just don't like when people eat things because it's lower in point. Did you want that one versus the 7.1? Now, if you didn't care, then I'd say okay. But, oh, the flu is another thing. Cream of wheat, yum. Thank you, Brandy. Late as usual, that's okay. Oh, if you didn't care, then you should have got the dang vegetable one. Or maybe you could have had half of each. That's what if you could, like, I wish you can get like half and like try two different ones. See, that's what I like. That's, or share it with somebody. And sometimes Panera, they give you the stinking cookie. Oh, the cookie. Oh, Fire and Smoke Society. I like how that sounds. Holy garlic. Oh, that sounds delicious. I don't think 14 is horrible points, honestly, for something that's a made sandwich from somewhere. I don't think that that's horrible. I've seen things in the 20s and 30s from restaurants. Oh, the cream of wheat's fantastic. And I do suggest cutting it and then toasting it and then putting, like, I like putting peanut butter in the middle of it. Cream of wheat, that was a stroke. And I'm not that I'm patting myself on the back, but that was a stroke of genius. I don't even know how that even came about. I don't even know. But man, I was on point that day making that one up. There you go. Oh, so half the sandwich was 14. See? Oh yeah, the box lunches. We've gotten them. I've gotten the caprese with the tomato and mozzarella. And I gave my cookie to my kid, though I did eat my chips. Did eat my chips, but I gave my cookie to my son. Oh, I love the bowl from Chipotle, this, with the salad. And I try to get a lot of 0 point things and just get that avocado at the end. I tell you, I get 2 meals out of that sucker. And I used to get the brown rice. When I was on purple, that was 0. I remember I couldn't even eat it. It was so big. Chipotle. Chipotle. I don't know if I've ever had their cookie. I think I've always just given it away. I'd rather eat the sandwich. I would be like, sandwich or cookie? I'm going for the sandwich. I mean, I love sweets, you know that. But when it's a Panera sandwich, I tend to go for the sandwich. Oh, my son, Timothy. I have Timothy, Peter, and Patrick. I've never had their chili. I've had their funky teas. I like the teas at Panera. They have some really good tea. Yeah, I guess I think, I do like cookies, but I think I'd rather have the sandwich than the cookie, which is a rarity because most times, well, unless the cookie's warm, and then all bets are off because nothing better than a warm cookie. That's how I want to play around with, like a warm cookie. Just one though. I want to make one cookie because if I make a dozen cookies, it's not going to end well. But if I could just get a recipe for one cookie, maybe put it in the toaster oven or in the air fryer. Peter made the desk. Yes, the young one. Peter's the thinker when he can do things with his hands. Timmy tries, but he fails. Awesome, Mallory. Sounds wonderful. He did do a, well, here's the funny part of the story, which I probably should have told, but that video would have been an hour and a half. He comes upstairs all aggravated. I said, what's the matter? He goes, the first part of the directions, the page was blank. It didn't print, I guess. Oh, I'm like, so he doesn't have the first part, which is probably the most important part of the desk. So like we tried looking online, couldn't find anything. I said, he goes, maybe you should just return it. I said, I bought it in September. You waited this long to do it. So I left him alone. I came down. He had it done. He goes, I figured it out. He said, I did the other parts and knew what parts I needed for the other steps. And it was process of elimination what I needed for the first step. So I was proud of him. I will let him know, Anna. When I managed Subway, Timmy always got the cookies at Subway. He used to go to Subway when he worked at Woodbury Nissan, and that was right across the street. So he ate at Subway a lot. He always got the cookie. Timmy will always get the cookie. He's my kid. He's always going to get the cookie. That's a good idea, the frozen pre-portioned one, because you just grab a ball out, grab a ball. I would make a protein cookie, like add some protein in there. Oh, awesome. A lot of the bars are good heated, like all the Quest bars. I found Quest peanut butter cups at a local store. They're good. They're good. We've had them. I mean, the bars, forget it, Kathy. The bars just, they make good candy. They make good crackers and chips and cookies. Bars, the protein is okay. I don't hate it. I just don't love it. I think they're 3. They also have mini ones too. I think the big one is 3. I'm not mistaken. There you go. All the toxic cookies. I hear you. Yes, he did. That's what he did, Lynn. Oh, Pillsbury makes cookie dough. It's safe to eat raw because we all want raw cookie dough. I've made cookie dough, like mock cookie dough with protein powder and yogurt. And there was, I think, coconut flour in it because you could eat coconut flour raw. And I think Salty Veteran. I got that from him. I would say get a slice or 2 and bring it home so you can't go back and eat it. If it's not there, you can't eat it. But if you absolutely want it, you should absolutely have it. The Quest cookies are good. I do enjoy them. I like the little ones, and I like the peanut butter one. Mrs. Fields. I remember her. I have her cookie cookbook somewhere in my stash. Oh, yeah, they're just, I don't know. And it's funny because that's what you do. You just eat them and think that they're good, and then you realize there's better bars out there. Yeah. First whoopie pie. Awesome. Girl Meets Farm. Oh, I like Girl Meets Farm. Oh, okay. But sometimes I just use either oat flour or almond flour. Of course, almond flour is a bit higher. But maybe we could microwave the power flour because that stuff's good. Let's take bets how many times I get up during the night. I was thinking you want this matcha, but it's green tea, and you're going to be up. No doubt. but I have to work tomorrow, so. And I should go in. I was undecided yesterday whether I'd go in tomorrow, but I feel good enough today to go. Are 22 instead of 21. Oh, that's odd. Mine are 28. And I did, like I said, I wiped them out over the weekend, so I built them back up. Oh, cookies. And I want a crunchy cookie because, you know, you all can make the chewy cookies. I want the crispy cookie. That's what I want. And figure Lily's chips. If I can make one, I could put 13 in one cookie's a lot, I think. But I want to bake it. I thought about microwaving it in a mug, make like a cookie cake, but no, I want a cookie. I want a dunk in milk cookie. So I don't think I have much for what's the cooking. I don't have much to put up. I have a couple things. Not much. Tates are good. Oh, I also got, no one else is good. The one they sell at Weight Watchers. The what are the ones they sell at Weight Watchers? I'm drawing a blank. I just bought a box. I bought cookie butter. I'm drawing a blank of the name, but they're pretty good. I shouldn't eat raw cookie dough made with white flour. Really? You're not supposed to. Apparently, we all have. Let's put that disclaimer. We've all eaten cookie dough. They claim that you should cook your flour, but we've all eaten it. So, like, that's the new thing. You can't eat raw flour. Don't know why that is, but because we all ate it as kids and we all lived, so I'm not sure. Partake. Yes! Ding, 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 ding. The Partake cookies are really good, and they're pretty good in points. I think you can get a cookie for 2 points, I think. Don't quote me. I think they're all different, but Weight Watchers sells them at their workshop. But I got these at Lidl. They were really good. We always had, I mean, I ate, like, and I ate more than the spatula. I ate a lot of cookie dough. Awesome, Paget. We all should be dead. Technically, we should. Girl Scout, there's new Girl Scout cookies out, I've heard. Luckily, I'm too cheap because you get like, you know, I don't mind spending a little bit of money on cookies, but when you get like 10, it's like 10 cookies for like $8. It's like ridiculous. Awesome, Kelly. Glad to hear it. Hey, Remy. They're all cookie dough is why we're on Weight Watchers. That could be. Yeah, I don't know if I've ever, it's like eating raw egg. We've all eaten raw egg, too. Hey, Rocky drank a whole egg, and he was fine. So, I feel like it's okay. You know? You know. $5.50, yeah. I mean, that's a lot of money, and sometimes you get, now the best deal is the shortbreads. You get like a crap ton of those. But like, you want the one that are covered in peanut butter or chocolate, they're like, you get 10. Oh, yeah, we all ate it. Like, I don't know, like, who discovered this stuff and ruined our life? I don't know. But Aldi has knockoff Girl Scout cookies. I thawed my meat on the countertop too, Jay Bates. I thawed my pork roast on the countertop just last week. I'm hitting Aldi tomorrow. We'll drop my car off right after work to have a checkup, and Aldi is like right up the block. So I said to Steve, "Can we go to Aldi, please?" So we're gonna hit Aldi. So I'm gonna look at the Steve the Girl Scout cookies. There you go, raw eggs for hangover. And she's still here typing. I always lick the beaters. That was my job. Always lick the beaters. Oh yeah, crunchy centers, crunchy edges, yes. Gluten-free. It's funny. apparently I must have meat as a not nice word because every time somebody writes the word meat, it doesn't come up. Oh, it was the privilege to lick the bowl. I want to lick the bowl. My brother and I would fight over the bowl. Oh, Walmart has knockoff gluten-free Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, the turkey wishbone and the beaters. Yep. Beater liquor. Hi, I'm Denise. I've eaten many a beater in my lifetime. Oh, my dad always, when my mother was making meatballs, always came in and grabbed it. Yep. Oh, Fiber One bars are really good. I think they're like very cake-like. Hey, Wendy Journey. I look at it this way. If I've done it and I've survived, like I said in my video yesterday, I cut the mold off things. Steve does not. Steve would throw everything in the trash. Like if there's a piece of cheese that has mold on it, he throws a whole block in the trash. I just cut it off. We've survived. Nobody's gotten sick. I've not had to take anybody to the emergency room. Same thing with like a bagel. If there's a mold spot, I cut it off, toast the bagel. Nobody knows. I don't know. I guess I'm my father's daughter. He would do that. My mother probably would throw it away. My dad would just, let's take it off. And Steve would throw it away. I've saved many a cheese, many a bagel. Exactly. And it will kill him. Hasn't yet. I bought both. I bought the fudge brownie and the butterscotch. A lot of people think the butterscotch is really sweet. I will say that. I personally liked it really sweet. I felt like it needed it because the fudge one I thought needed a little bit of something something. But that's my preference. Hopefully you can go to your meeting and they will give you one to try. Yeah. All right. Who is our mold cutter offers? Shh. He'll be like, I heard what you said down there. And you're fine. Oh, I'm telling you, I know. Everything changes. I'm drinking a matcha latte. Well, the end of one. It was 2 points. 1 point from my milk and 1 point from my whipped cream. We've all done it, you know? I think they're really good. I mean, few people said they were really sweet. But when I'm eating a bar, I want it sweet. That's just what I prefer. What is what makes cheese? Thank you. When do we become so it's like, oh, like all this and I don't know. I mean, I just don't know when we're all worried about all this stuff. Oh, which one did you have, Carla? Hey, how you feeling, Roy? I love blue cheese. Like my son prefers the puffs. I prefer the bars. Again, it's just like a personal preference. I like a little bit of, I don't like, I like a little texture to my bars. He likes, nice and soft. Oh, I've never had Sipology. I've heard of it. I've never had it. This is from Tea Pigs, I think. It was one I showed in my, I made matcha pancake muffins. That's why it was out. So I thought a latte, the matcha's still out. Oh, the scooter pies. Yes. My God, germs on Spice Jars being one of the most germy places. Yes, the DND. I have to remember to do that, and I forget. Well, I could do it from my watch because it interrupts my live. So thank you for reminding me to do that. This way, if anybody calls it, it'll throw my live off, and that's scary because I go off, but you stay on, and I'm frozen, and I can't shut it off because I can't get back in. Oh, it's a hot mess. Well, here's the funny thing. You would think, like people say the dirtiest toilet in a bathroom, like a multiple bathroom, is always the last stall. People think it's the first stall, but nobody ever goes in the first stall. That's why it's the cleanest. I didn't know that. Yeah. I'm telling you. Or we were watching 2020 one night, and they were scouring hotel rooms for things. And the thing that had the most germs was the Bible. I'm like, really? The Bible they used to keep in the drawer of hotels had the most things on it. I agree, Jamie. I'm one to I am one to agree with you. Yes, I think I expose myself to germs. I eat mold. Doesn't bother me. I've often like the kids at school would give me, here, try this. I'm like, okay, and I would eat it, and my partner would go, "You're gonna eat that?" I'm like, I build up immunity. Oh, the TV remote, yeah. Ugh. But no, they had swiped the Bible. I was like, I didn't think I'd even touch the Bible. I'm like, they're touching the Bible? That's what I thought was interesting. Mulch trimmers unite. Aww. First, everything's, oh, you're always going to feel this, sense of something's missing. Oh, jeez. Nothing worse than germs and viruses, which are worse because they don't give you anything. You go to the doctor, spend all this money. Oh, it's just viral. It'll have to run its course. So I spent how much to see you all this time and you give me nothing. It's always depressing. That's what I say, Karen. Oh my God, I always remember being in the dirt. My kids, oh, forget that. They don't want to get dirty. Oh, I have a friend who Cloroxes everything. We would go on school bus trips with the kids. She'd have to Clorox the bus before we get on. I had one parent back when I was in preschool. This is a funny one. She sent her daughter in with a toilet seat cover. Like, well, it clogged the toilets at school, so she couldn't use it. The kid didn't want to. The funny part was the kid didn't even want to use it. It was the mother that wanted it. Oh, the worms. True. Yeah, it was creepy. I didn't think people even touched the Bible, let alone the things that were on that Bible. So let's get back to the task at hand. We're getting off subject here, which happens a lot. can't imagine why. We're headed for the weekend. Are we prepared? Are we prepared? The toilets. Oh yeah, the toilet seat. The kid didn't. The kid didn't even want to use it. Oh, it was hilarious. We prepared for the weekend. Big weekend. Now here in my house, it's playoff weekends. Oh my gosh, they're all excited about the Eagles playoff games. You know, I just bought it. Well, you'll see it in tomorrow's video. I think I show it. I don't usually do grocery hauls, but I picked up a few things and I wanted to show you my bargains. So I did show you a few things, but I bought, they had two kinds of grapes and I know which one to get, so I got both. When you can't decide on red green grapes or white grapes, you get both. That's a good thing. I think if you're having bad weekends, I think having a Monday weigh-in day is really good. Pre-made soup soup sounds good. Make your own pizza. That's a great idea. You know what I wanted to do if I get to Aldi tomorrow? Maybe I'll pick up a can. I want to make, and I've talked about it, but I've never physically made it. I want to make like homemade pizza sauce. Yeah, I always try to have coffee makers. I always feel like you need to have certain things in your arsenal. And I kind of said that on my rambling this morning about I need to have eggs. Eggs are ridiculous. I need to have them. I need to have yogurt. Now it's cottage cheese, and I have to have, chicken. I need to have that because when I don't know what to eat, I could always make that and always feel satisfied. I'm thinking soup might be a great idea, or chili. Turkey chili is always a good idea. All right, Bear Mama, don't forget to thumbs up this live. Thank you for reminding me. Good job, Cindy. And I keep saying I have to make 2-ingredient dough. I need to because I have not had bagel buns in so long. But yeah, I'm thinking of either soup or chili. Maybe chili. I think chili's a little more because I like to put pasta in my soup. But I think we might do chili. Plus, the guys could use it with nachos. So I think chili might be the way to go. I love a big pot of chili. And what's great is they'll eat it here and not complain because they'll make nachos with it. They'll use tortilla chips and scarf it down. So chili always works. Or maybe with a green chicken chili. That would be a good idea too. Shrimp tortellini salad. Ooh, that sounds good, Jay Bates. Non-scale victory. Oh, the butter cake. I did show my butter cake. Good job, Randy Lynn. Doing bagels today. You need to make mine, Kelly. Oh, the cinnamon crunch bagels. They're so good. I haven't made those in a long time either. Low point. I would say was it Drizzle Me Skinny? Somebody or Pound Dropper had low point cornbread. I can't remember who. Ooh, 2-ingredient sliders. Good night, Remy. I sort of tweaked it. Like I get a half a cup of yogurt and I drain it. So I let it drain. I get a cup of, I use all-purpose flour and I make it into self-rising because I'm not buying both. So you just add baking soda and salt. I think it's 1.5 teaspoons baking powder and a half teaspoon of salt per cup. And I mix that all together. And then I add an egg, the yogurt, and a teaspoon of quick yeast. There you go. Delicious has quick 2-point corn muffins. That sounds like a good one. And Pound Dropper's got low point cornbread. I knew they'd have it. And I just think the yeast gives it a nice flavor. Oh my God, Scott. Yeah, I'm always showing my underwear. These were cute though this month. I did really enjoy them. Yes, it doesn't add any points because eggs are 0. And yeast doesn't add any points for a teaspoon. But it adds, you're not looking for it to give it any more rise. You just want it to have that little bit of yeast taste that it gives. Thank you, Mashburn. Immunity to the max. Yep. Best place to get immunity is in a school. Hello, Tiffany. No. I'm not matching. I am not wearing matching undies. No, 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 no. I think it might be on dishwithdee.org. I've been making it that way a really long time. I'm gonna check. I can check now. Because I know I've always made, because I've always made it that way, so it has to be on the .org. Because I'll just put in bagels. Let's see what comes up for bagels. Grace's oat bread comes up. That's. Well, I do make Grace's oat bread bagels. Pumpkin bagel bites. That's Hungry Girl. Big bag. Maybe I don't have it on here. I don't know if I do. I might have to put it on the website. Yeah, I don't think funny you should say, I don't think I have it anywhere. I will, after this live, I will put it on, because it should be on there. Night, Roy. Take care. Yeah, I definitely need to put that on there, because it is an original. I just tweaked it. Because I wanted the richness from the egg. And it gets really sticky, so you have to pull your yogurt back a little bit. That's really good. I'm paid a point for that whipped cream. I'm going to eat it. So there will be a Food Finds Friday video going up. I have it set for 9 a.m. because I'm working tomorrow. And I don't know what time I'm coming home. I might be late for Glam Squad. I don't think so, because we're just heading to Aldi, which is right next door. And C's picking me up. We're dropping the car off. I should be back, though. Yes, you can still watch Wednesday Wisdom. You can always watch it. I shut the comments off for the question because I didn't want any more, because I won't see them. So I shut the comments off in the group. So you can't leave a comment on that post, but you could absolutely watch the rambling. And I'm going to put another post next week, like Tuesday, if you want to ask a question, because I thought that was really a good idea. 4. You get 4 bagels, 3 points each. But I guess it doesn't add any points, so they're 3 points each. You can make smaller ones, but I want a bagel. I don't want it, I don't want something that's this big. I want a normal sized bagel. Good night, Audrey. A wine tasting event. Yeah, I think with wine you would need a little zippity-doo-dah day. There were really good questions. Cooking with Grains Complex Carb Series. You always make it hard on me, Lynn. Wow. Cooking with grains and complex carbs. I know somebody else asked me to do Mediterranean, which I've been toying with the idea of trying some Mediterranean dishes. I'm going to tell you what I do. I don't get crazy. I don't weigh the dough and then make them exact. That's just way too much time. I just look at it, give it a little 2 cross, get them as accurate as I can with the eyes, and I plop them on a tray. We don't play with it. We don't sit there and make little bagel. No, they're buns. And they're fantastic. It's actually better to be a bun because there's no hole where your avocado is going to fall through or your egg. So yeah, I just judge. Because if I have one less, a couple grams less here, I have a couple grams more here, it all works out in the end. So, I'm going to, that's way too much. If we simply, the dog's in. He must be wet. He ran in the house. Maybe it's still raining out. Oops. Daddy took him out for a walk. He had to do his number 2. We didn't do it today. or alcohol points. Oh, I've also been hearing talk about a pilot program. Few people are on another pilot program. Not that that means changes are coming soon, because pilot programs take more than, they have to, they change the pilot. But I thought it'd be fun to discuss it, because it's interesting though that this what this pilot program has. A couple of things I like. I don't think the algorithm changed though, from what I gathered, which is interesting because the algorithm always changes. Yeah, see, I'd rather eat my points. I used to drink, and then I realized I was still hungry. So it's about choices. It's about what's your, what you find important. For me, I'd rather have a whoopie pie. And that's what's so great about your journey. It is tailored to you. And that's why I say you have to do your journey your way, not my journey, not anybody else's journey. You got to do what's needed for you. Blue dots. They're to mess with you. To be honest, that's what they do. They mess with people. They claim you get a blue dot when you're in the healthy eating zone, which means you can go so much under your points or so much over your points and still get a blue dot. But the theory of that is, how do they know when you're told you don't have to track 0 point foods? So how do they know where you're at? They don't. So yeah, it's just it's yeah, dots are for mind games. It's crazy. It makes people a little bit, I don't even look at the blue dots, quite honestly. But it's basically saying you're in the healthy eating zone. So if you go like 8 under and 10 above, you still get a blue dot. So they're saying you're in the healthy eating zone. Yeah, I think that that's something that may be leaving. One could hope. Oh, that's nice, Lynn. And that's not a goofy question. That's a good question. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like I said, pilot programs are all the time. They're always running pilot programs. It's just now people are starting to talk about it where they were never talking about them before. So I have a matcha latte with a little whipped cream on top. The blue dots just, it can't know, because again, they tell you you don't have to track or measure your 0 point foods. So if I don't, then how do we know what we're eating? Because we really don't. So to give you a blue dot is just like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, it had its time. It's had its run. It needs to go. Or it should be something you can toggle. Like if you don't want to see it, toggle it off. That's my theory. Yeah. Blue dots, be gone. No, it's not. It's a reward in a sense because people go out of their way and kill for a blue dot. So for them, if they don't get a blue dot, they get upset and think that they've done something wrong. So in a sense, it is a reward because it makes people want to get this blue dot, but it just doesn't tell the true story. Oh, matcha is green, Japanese green tea powder. I will tell you, it's an acquired taste. You should get ceremonial grade. If you're going to a coffee shop, you should go there and they have fresh matcha powder. You should try it. It I'm not gonna lie, it tastes like grass. It does. It has a grassy taste. But eventually you kind of like it, and I kind of crave it. It needs to be a little bit. You have to have a little bit of flavoring in there, like a little sweetness. It's a little, not a lot, and it's really good with milk. It gets creamy. Oat milk is really good. Coconut milk is really good. I put a skinny syrup butter pecan in there. I love it. I think it's just, and it dissolves in the milk because it's a powder. But I love it. But like I said, it is an acquired taste, and some people don't like it. I would say, or just try like the instant packs. I will say that there are 11 points at Dunkin' and Starbucks. I know. I think they want things to get out these days because things wouldn't get out unless they wanted them to. Let's face it. Oh, the winds. I miss the winds so much. Yeah, it does taste like grass. It does. Some people, it has that grassy taste, but I don't even know. To me, it doesn't taste like grass anymore because I've gotten used to it. Oh yeah, I put it on my chai lattes too. That's great, then. That's what they should be telling us to do, and they don't. Hey, Pat. Oh, I used the Bravos and stuff. Yes, the Bravos. Yep, that. Well, that's when we used to have little books. You used to be able to put the Bravos in. I mean, you can be getting Bravos. Where are you gonna stick them? It's like, in your head. We used to have cute little books and stuff. I miss the books. I have my old books somewhere. Yes, the message. Welcome back, Denise. You haven't tracked for a while. I know. I like the stuff from the Winds. Well, I will say the matcha at Starbucks and Dunkin' is a mix and it's sweetened. Unfortunately, it's good. It's good. So I think if you start off there and like that, then you can move to the higher stuff that tastes like grass. Yes, so I thought let's do some face-to-face transformation Tuesdays. It's always good to see people. I am feeling better, thank you, Jackie. Not 100%, but I'm definitely not feeling worse. I know the old terms. It's been a while. Yeah, I realized that this is my 10th year. I started 2013. That I've been going pretty much consecutively with a little bit of missing, but I went back in the early 90s, but that was only for a brief time. Oh, the ribbons. Remember the ribbons? I gotta find where my ribbons are. Yeah, I like keeping stuff. But they're not the same socks. Because the socks we like doesn't have the rubber bottom. Yes, matcha has caffeine, yes. I've had several ribbons because I've come and gone so many times. I agree. That's what I'm saying, Jill. They can't sit there and tell you're in the healthy eating zone they don't know what you've eaten. So to sit there and say you're in the healthy eating zone, they can't know that. The clip and save recipes, yes. Chai is an Indian word for tea. Oh. Oh yeah. I don't know how caffeinated they are because I have a high tolerance for caffeine, so I'm not one to ask. Like I don't feel energized. I kind of feel the same. Caffeine doesn't affect me that way. Like I can go right to sleep after this. Not a problem. Yeah, so caffeine does not bother me. So I'm not the one to ask about caffeine. Oh, I know. I was thinking that the amount of weight I've lost back and forth would be hundreds upon hundreds of pounds. 2-pack? Wasn't it a 3-pack? When I got mine, it was three. You got 3 pair. I got a Yeah, it was three. You got a white and a purple and a blue, like a purple with gray trim and a gray with purple trim and a white with some other trim. I think I had 3 pair. I'm pretty sure it was three. Exactly. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. And don't forget, when we're done here, go check out my day in the life. Oh, it's a hot mess. Oh, I drop everything. It's one of those videos that you just can't turn away from because God knows what's going to drop next. I was like going, what else is going to drop? And you can see my underwear. I think that's worth turning into. I don't need, like, my son drinks Celsius. He likes it. And he doesn't get bothered by it. I prefer tea. That's just my caffeine of choice. My son enjoys the Celsius. He doesn't like tea or coffee, so that's what he drinks. Thank you, Jay Bates. Yes. No, I filmed that yesterday. Today I was out early this morning filming tomorrow's video. I should have filmed tomorrow's video the other day, but I just wasn't up for going out. But this tomorrow's video is not long. I think it's under 15 minutes, which each week I'm going to go down an aisle in the store, and I'm going to explain what I purchased, like what I would buy, what I wouldn't buy, and why. So this way, it's going to take me 10 weeks to get through that store. Aw, thank you, Jackie. Oh, he was cute in that video. He just sit there because I had his charcuterie from Trader Joe's, and he's just like, I'm going to sit here. She gets my charcuterie. Celsius is an energy drink. Has caffeine in it. So if people don't like coffee or tea, they could drink something like that. He's really cute. And he sits there. He makes me laugh. He will work for food, that dog. He will. He is. Face-to-face pictures are in the Facebook group. It was on Tuesday's post. I called it I think in the search put Transformation Tuesday. I think that's what I called it. A picture of you in that tiny blue tank top. I don't feel tiny. I think we don't feel the way other people see us, and that's just something that, I don't feel tiny. I don't. He is cute. I agree. He's the cutest thing ever. It just kept everything was dropping. It was like, I almost dropped the Jardiniere. That would have been, I would have had Jardiniere. Oh, that would not have been good. But it almost went over. Oh, yeah. Some people can't drink caffeine. You're not, alone. That happens to a lot of people. Yes. Well, Steve took the dog out. I don't know if it was raining. Well, Peter's at work, so it's Steve's night. But yeah, it's the rain's been pretty off and on, but it's supposed to rain the rest of the night, so that's what we have to do. I paid for this 1 point of whipped cream. I'm eating it. I had 1 point extra, so I took a weekly for this matcha. Oh, I made garlicky cabbage again tonight, but I used the Napa cabbage instead of the regular cabbage. I don't know. I think the Napa was much better. It was much tenderer. It was really good. Even see, this is really good. I just did a different type of cabbage. Or is it Savoy cabbage? I think it's Napa. It's the one that has, it looks curly. Oh, you mean charcuterie? Oh, Jardiniere. It's with a G. Jardiniere, it's the pickled carrots, celery, broccoli. It's like, if you ever watch the Food Network, the Sandwich King, what's his name? Jeff Morrow, he puts Jardiniere on everything. He grinds it in a food processor and spreads it on sandwiches. It's pickled vegetables. Now, I could pickle them myself, but, take shortcuts where you get them, ladies. I agree, Yolanda. We just don't see that, and we can't accept when somebody says you're like, But we see ourselves with the same eyes that we always have. Oh, I hear you're getting snow. Oh, Bailey doesn't care for it either, but once I have him out there, then he has to go. So he realizes, well, I got to go now. Because it's cold, so then he'll go. Ooh, sounds good. I tried, I think I told you, my chicken nuggets from my butcher box, which I did like. They were pointy. 5 nuggets cost me 9 points. I think that's steep. But luckily I had them, so I thought, I have the points. Let's just eat the nuggets. They were good. They were tasty. They were crunchy. They had a nice taste to them. Night, Carla D. All right, my lovelies. It is 8 o'clock. I'm going to turn into a pumpkin. So thank you all for joining me tonight. It's always fun. Bailey does not want to wear booties. I've tried. He doesn't like, he just puts his paws out. No, he doesn't like, I've tried. Of course I've tried. So y'all have a great rest of your night. I will see you again on Sunday. And you will see me, of course, in videos coming out. There's one tomorrow. There'll be one Saturday. I'm not sure about Sunday. We haven't had much. There'll be something. I'm sure I'll put something together for food. What's the cooking? Because, you know. Y'all have a great... Lori Mashburn is hosting Glam tomorrow, so don't forget. Everything is in the Facebook group under Files. It's the pin post up top. You'll be able to find her room number is a 333 number. You should join us. We had a couple of newbies come in today. It was very fun. Get your exercise, earn some points, and chit-chat with us. It's always fun to chit-chat with us. We're a fun group of gals, you know, so you want to be part of that. It's fun. Get in before the word gets out, because once word gets out about Glam Squad, oh my gosh, it's going to be crazy. So don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. I would appreciate it. And go check out today's day in the life video, and I will see you tomorrow morning for another video for Food Finds at 9 a.m. It goes live. So I will see you then. So have a great night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. I will dish with you later. Bye, my lovelies.